Okay, this is my update video. I am just getting back from Grand Rapids, back up north. I hated to go down there, but my neuro-oncologist in Grand Rapids decided that she was going to offer me more treatment besides my cancer hat, which honestly I like quite a bit. It makes clarity shut her effing mouth once in a while. And aside from the initial startup pain of the pulsing through my brain, once my head is properly warmed by all the probes, it feels pretty good. So I wear it as much as possible, except when I have to disconnect to change the battery or get dressed, blah blah blah. Anyway, so after U of M refused all treatment, they didn't recommend absolutely anything. Today, the purpose for Grand Rapids was I went for an infusion of avastin, which is not chemo, but it basically cuts the blood supply to the tumors, or something like that. Anyway, true story, pulled into the parking structure. Now I have the actual mask that protects against actually getting sick. See? And so I keep that, and I make James wear one too because he's my caregiver. And basically, if he gets sick, I'll die. He doesn't like it, but I don't really care what he likes. So we get there, and there's nurses and the valet. They're all in the parking structure to, quote, screen us for the coronavirus. Now, none of them are wearing masks. And, I'm like, okay, whatever. I got my mask on, so, I wasn't overly thrilled about going into the hot zone, but that's where my oncologist is, and she's better than my Munson oncologist, because she's a neuro-oncologist.
She's got a better attitude.
And she has a better attitude. So, yes, I braved the hot zone to get treatment. So I get to infusion, and, James and I were cleared to go. And I get back there, and we're back there for a good 20 minutes. And then the nurse, nobody's wearing masks back there. And I'm like, okay, well, I got my mask, so, I started my infusion. And I took a nap. Now, somewhere in the middle of this, the nurse comes and she says to James, "Why are you wearing a mask?" And I said, well, he's my caregiver, and we're from up north where there's not a lot of cases, and if he gets sick, then basically I get sick.
And the actual definition of that was happy wife, happy life.
Even though we're not married, but beside the point, if I get sick and I'm starting an aggressive form of chemo, which just got delivered today, so I'm doing the Optune, I'm doing the Avastin, and I'm doing an aggressive form of chemo. It is my last chance, basically. And, my doctor had said, listen, if you don't respond to these treatments, that's basically 3 to 6 months. And you got to take that really serious. And the fact that we're all on lockdown and I can't go on my dream vacation that I was nominated for. I couldn't take Hazel out for her birthday. I can't really do jack. So basically everybody could stop bitching, because when this is done, you're all going to go about your lives, and if my treatment doesn't work, I'll be dead. So shut the fuck up. Stop buying so much toilet paper. Stop buying the hand sanitizer, and get a fucking life. That's me talking, not Clarity. Flag the video if you want. I don't really care. I make jokes about it as much as the next person, but you know what? I'm done with all your guys' crap. Now,
nobody needs 175 rolls
nobody
of
needs
toilet
all the
paper.
toilet paper. I go to the bathroom constantly. And you know what? Back in the day, Grandma Peg would say 3 squares and you're done. 1 square if you're doing a tinkle. So 3 squares if you're doing a job. So back in the Depression, that's how people did it. Grandma brought us up that way. Now, granted, I'm spoiled too. I like toilet paper as much as the next person. But anyway, back to this mask business. Now, at some point when they caught James wearing a mask, and I don't know how they missed it, you know, I had told her, I said, well, you know, you're in a hot zone, so I don't want to get sick. I get up from the nap, and all the nurses are wearing masks.
According to Spectrum, the word came down that everybody has to have a mask now.
According to, you know, the nurse, it came down from Spectrum that everybody had to wear a mask. Well, I was the one that opened up my mouth and said, you know, I don't need to get sick. I'm already sick. And if I get this virus, I'm basically dead. So when everybody started wearing masks, it was kind of funny and I felt kind of bad, but it was also kind of ironic that I opened up my big mouth and then, you know, everybody's like covered, which seems to me should have been like that to begin with, especially because you're in the fucking infusion center where nobody has any immune systems. I mean, really, people. Anyway, it's been a long day and I'm done complaining. Thank you to all the people at Save a Lot. And if you see James without his mask, beat his ass from 6 feet away. Oh, and the marathon people. My marathon people, my Save a Lot people, James should be wearing a mask. He is the only one that leaves the house on a regular basis. Thank you. Love you all. Have a good day. Don't buy all the toilet paper or the hand sanitizer because I don't have any. I don't have any hand sanitizer. So thanks a lot.